Come on, everybody. Welcome back to the JBT podcast, episode number 13.
Finally.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
Nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm. We got
Steve in here with us once again. It's been a minute.
Sorry, I had to miss the draft. It looked fun.
Yeah. It was a good time. I think it's still on our YouTube. If anybody didn't get to watch it, I think you can go back and watch on it.
I went back and watched it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but
it was intense.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy league.
Yeah, it's going to be nothing. One injury, you're done.
yeah, pretty much.
One guy goes down, though.
Yeah, especially if it's a quarterback, dude. Which I guess you could hopefully get the whoever's quarterback or backup it was. But still, it's going to be different for sure. But I guess since we're already talking about fantasy here, I went. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of like buy or sell. Basically means you agree or you disagree. And I came up with a few fantasy related ones for these two guys to decide. I tried to make them pretty difficult. There's obviously some that aren't.
Ooh.
Guys, this is future Jared. I'm editing and I realized the audio is kind of messed up whenever I screen share. I had the wrong settings, so it recorded like two audios for Mark and Steve, and I do not have a way of syncing it up. It's just a little echoed. But I fixed the problem, so next time this won't happen. But obviously it's too late to fix it now on this episode. So hopefully it's not too bad for you all, and sorry about that. This is going to be our first one here. I've got some, let me make sure I'm recording. Okay. And this is all fantasy. Obviously he's not going to finish as I went back. I got a few stats for you all just to kind of give you all a general idea of where he usually finishes here.
Yeah.
Last year he was 8th, kind of a down year. So even on a down year, he's still top 10. 2022 when he won his MVP, he was 1st. That's obvious. 2021 he was 4th. 2020 he was 4th again. And this is just total fantasy points. And then 2019 he was actually 17th. Or no, 7th. Wow. My bad. Not 17th.
Oh.
7th. And then in 2018 when he won his other MVP, he was also 1st. So, and his average over those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over the last 6 years is 4th place. So it's like right on the line of the top 5 is his average finishing spot there. So what is your all's guess here?
Honestly, before I say anything, we should have gave our answers first, and then you told us all that information.
You want me to do that for the next one afterwards?
Yeah, I think that would have been like a little more interesting.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
because I was going to say that I'm going to buy, and I was going to put him at right there at that 5th spot.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Now that you know all that, are you going to buy or sell?
Yeah, I think he'll finish, and that's why I was going to say that. Like, I definitely have him in there, but he wouldn't be up at the top. I think at least 5th.
Okay.
I think he'll be up there.
Yeah. What do you think, Steve? You think he's going to be top 5?
Yeah, I agree with Mark. I don't know that he'll be 1, 2, 3. They could have 4 or 5. I think the offense got a lot better than last year. You said he was what, 8th last year? So I think
he was 8th last year. Yeah.
I like moving 4 spots with Worthy and Hollywood Brown, and Rice is going to be too far-fetched for him.
Right.
I said Cody's going to come back, so it's going to give him a little support. So, and he can move, he can run around when he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 5 is definitely very reasonable for him.
Yeah. I think the only reason I would see him not in the top 5, I think, is if like all of these younger like rushing QBs can stay healthy and just run a bunch. Like,
that's what I was thinking.
Because you got like most of these years that he was, in the top 5, I'd say probably, I know Lamar's been hurt, not very often, but Lamar's been hurt a few years or a couple times. Kyler Murray has been out, and I know I'm not, but fantasy-wise, Kyler Murray is going to be I think, pretty good as long as he, stays healthy, just because he has the rushing upside. And then you got like Anthony Richardson this season. I think he'll be running a lot. Jaden Daniels. Tua is. I mean, he's got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle to throw to, so he's basically.
Yeah.
I don't want to say he's a lock for a top 5, but I mean, if you're throwing it to those,
plus he can drop it down to his halfbacks.
Yeah,
H and stuff.
So I mean that's already like 4 right there. That's pretty. But I think out of the pocket passers, I think he'll finish top. Maybe Dak. I guess he could probably, because they always have.
I like him or Burrow. Burrow's healthy. I think Burrow could be.
Yeah, that's true.
As a pocket passer, he's got better weapons than Mahomes, so I think he could definitely excel.
Okay.
I think what hurts Burrow the most is not having tight end like Mahomes does. That's where a lot of Mahomes is.
Yeah.
That's
kind of my thing about like these great dynasties, or at least the last like 2. It's always been quarterback, great coach, and great tight end.
Yeah.
Like that's what it makes.
Red monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so we are all. So it says will not. So we're all selling that. We're saying he is going to be top 5. So let's see here now. Now we'll bring up the next.
Wait, how's this work again now? The buy and sell?
If you buy it, that means you like agree with whatever the thing says. If you sell it, you're giving it away. You don't want it. You don't like what it says. I should have probably explained that at the beginning. So you all both are selling.
If you didn't agree, yeah.
Now we bought it, right? No, you say not finish or finish?
It said will not finish. So you all sold it.
Okay.
So, okay.
I sold it. Okay.
And now our next one here, I guess you all.
Yeah, I think I said bought it.
Yeah. So you all can still see the next one, right? We got
someone
not named Christian McCaffrey will finish as RB1 this season. So literally anybody but McCaffrey. I tried to make this tough. I want to
be biased because I have him on my team, but history does show that the number 1 fantasy player never ever repeats as the number 1 fantasy player. So I think very reasonable that he doesn't finish as RB1. I think Breece Hall, Henry, any of those guys there could definitely overtake him. I think Breece Hall, the healthy Rodgers, is going to be substantial for him. Way getting more active in the pass game, run game. So.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I definitely see it. I still think he's top 3 either way.
Right.
But I don't know. I guess that's why I would buy that, right?
Yeah. If you're saying that somebody else would.
Yeah.
Somebody else will.
I could buy that.
Yeah.
Badly.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna say Derrick Henry.
Oh, okay. Steve, you got a prediction on who it might be?
Baltimore.
Yeah. I'm going Breece Hall or
Breece Hall.
Yeah. If anybody does it.
I like it. I think I agree with you all on this one. And like, I don't want to. Well, I guess since you all both give me your answers here, I can go ahead and give you the stats I got on this too.
Yeah.
Okay, so last year, obviously, he finished first among running backs. This is total points again. 2022, the year before that, he actually finished second. Can you all guess who was first that year? The year before last?
Nick Chubb.
Eckler.
Yep. He was second behind Eckler. Let's see. In 2021, he only played 7 games. In those 7 games, he was 5th in points per game. So, do with that what you will.
And then he went on that this year of like 14 straight touchdown games, so he's not going to do that again.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then in 2020, he was also injured. He only played 3 games that year, but in those 3 games, he was number 1 in points per game, so he was on track to be number 1. 2019, he was healthy. He finished first. And then 2018, he finished second behind Saquon. So even in the seasons he hasn't been injured,
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Top 1 or 2. But in 2019, 20, 2020, 2022. Or no, sorry. Hold on. Let me read that again. 2019, 2020, 2023. So these were all, let's see, I think two of those seasons he was injured, but he was first in points per game in those seasons. Even though he did get injured, he was still like, yeah. So really, I mean, he's either 1 or 2 if he's healthy. Basically, is what all that means. I mean, so I think, like how you said, top 3 is like pretty much guaranteed, but he has finished second behind 2, Saquon and Eckler. That's like the 2 fantasy running backs. So,
yeah.
Well, Eckler was until,
Yes, I made that thing. I drafted first overall the following year after that, and he got hurt and injured.
I mean, I can't really blame you for that because,
Well, I think the first pick in fantasy draft is a scam, really, because you want to go number 1 overall player last year. Like last year, everybody wanted Jefferson.
Yeah.
So it's just,
yeah, it's
it's
tricky. It is tricky. Okay, let's see what our next one. Okay, now this is gonna be a fun one. All right.
Evans and Jane Daniels will both finish top 20
in
That's
QB rankings.
This is fantasy, right?
Fantasy. Yep. This is all fantasy. So both of them.
I agree with that.
So you're buying it?
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Okay. Steve, what do you think here?
no, I'm kidding. I can buy that.
You think you can?
Okay. Yeah, Williams is better than a lot of the guys that are starting. So,
yep.
To be 20, that's 12 people behind him. I can see that.
Yeah, 12 quarterbacks behind him.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, not top 20, just like out of everybody, just top 20 quarterback. I guess I should have put that.
Yeah, I definitely think that's possible. I think Daniels.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was going with. Was quarterback.
Yeah. Top 20 quarterback.
Yeah, there's definitely. He's probably better than 12 fantasy wise. Better than 12 quarterbacks.
Yeah. So
Jay Daniels run automatically was just better.
Yeah. All right. So you are both buying that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got a little stat here that might kind of. This one surprised me. Okay. I went back and I looked at like everybody, like all of the final like fantasy point rankings and quarterbacks over the last so since 2017, however many years that is. I went back, looked to see who finished top 20. There's only been one time since 2017 that 2 rookie quarterbacks have finished in the top 20 in fantasy.
Wow.
Only one time. And I guarantee you all will not guess. Okay, so as I was looking through, there was one year since 2017. There was 1 year that like somebody was just outside the top 20. Well, I guess I can go ahead and tell you. So 1 year, 2018, Baker finished 16th in his rookie season, and Josh Allen was 21. So they barely missed the cut there, but he was 21. Can you all guess? Do you all think could figure out? I don't. This is like, I was surprised. I think there would have been another year if Burrow didn't get hurt, but that happens, and
It's 2017. That's what we're dating back to.
Yeah.
2 rookies.
And it's not 2018 because that's when Baker and Josh Allen just missed the cut.
Oh, let me think.
One of these is like.
It's probably Kyler Murray and whoever was in his draft, isn't it?
Yep. Can you guess the?
I think who else? What other quarterback came in?
You won't guess it. It's kind of crazy. It's a pretty crazy. Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Wasn't a first round guy, huh?
No.
What year was that again?
2019.
2020, right?
This is 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
2019.
Jeez, a rookie? He probably still not even playing.
He's playing. He's on a team. I'll say that. I don't want to give too much.
He's on a team.
He was in a quarterback battle this offseason.
Not Zach Wilson, is it?
No. I think Zach Wilson was 2020, I think.
He was in a quarterback battle this year.
Gardner Minshew?
Yeah. Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, wow, Mark.
Yeah. He finished 19th that year. So
wow. He was good.
Oh God, yeah.
What a pull, Mark.
Dollar's up.
But yeah,
I'll be good.
I did not know, or I didn't think you all would get that. That was a good mark. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. The last, let's see, 2017. How many years is that? Like 7 years. It's only happened one time. I could have went back farther probably, but I got tired of. That's where I just ended it. But yeah, so that's kind of a. You all both got that pretty easily, so that might be.
They got outside.
Yeah, they both do. Which I mean, I will say this is kind of a. But I mean, there's been other years where you're like, yeah, for sure, 2 quarterbacks could finish,
right,
top 20, and it does not happen a bunch. So
not often.
But I think the thing about these two are Caleb Williams is in a really good situation. And like you all said, Jayden Daniels is just a really good rusher. So I think both of them, I think it's, I mean, both of them could finish top 15 and it wouldn't be insane, I don't think.
Wouldn't be crazy.
Yeah. All right. Going on to our next one here. This one's a little weird, but Tank Dell will finish as a top 25 wide receiver this season in fantasy. Originally, I put top 20, but they got Nico Collins now, they had him, but they got Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs, so I bumped it down to 25.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
You think so? You like that one?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Steve?
I think,
there's so many good receivers. What makes this?
I think I steal that one.
We gotta.
I mean, 25. I think he's wide receiver 3 there, though.
Yeah, that's
true.
I don't know, though, dude. I think Diggs is kind of
at 25, though. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like him and Nico Collins are probably on the same. I think Diggs is going to be top dog there.
My things with Diggs, though, is if he thinks he wasn't getting enough in Buffalo, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, he's going to be really disappointed.
He's going to be a little upset here.
Yeah. So, I mean, so
Nico's tough.
You're selling it. Mark's buying it.
I think 25 is tough. He probably finished top 25 last year, didn't he?
Well, that's why I was just going to make sure get your final answers before I say what I got here.
Yeah, I'm buying it.
You're buying it. Well, Mark, good news for you. Which I know they didn't have Diggs last season, so it's kind of different.
Right, that plays a part in it.
He only played 11 games last year, and he finished 39th. And if you take the points per game, he was. If you take the points per game, he was 19th. So he was top 20 in points per game, and he finished 39th. But that was without Diggs there too. So I mean, it's kind of a You're banking on Steve's banking on Diggs to do good. Mark's banking on Tank to.
I just feel like Diggs has a better situation. I get that he won't get the ball as much, but he has more help around him, so people can't just double him or focus him because they got to stop Nico Collins down now. So
yeah, that's like a double-edged sword because then he could also be the one getting double teamed, and then Tank Dell get all the yards. So it's kind of that is a tricky one. I tried to, like I said, I tried to make you all think a little bit here on this Sunday night. 2 weeks from 2 weeks from week 1. All right, next one. Mr. Puka Nacua will finish as a top 5 wide receiver again this season. Again.
Ooh.
He last year he was number 4. I'll go ahead and tell you all that. He was 4th last year in total points.
Finish as a top 5 wide receiver again this season.
I'm gonna
go against it.
Yeah, I don't know about a sophomore slump, but I just feel like there's going to be a couple more better receivers this year. I think Lamb and Hill repeat 1 and 2. Chase and healthy Burrow's going to be real good.
Yep.
That's going to be tough there to do that back to back.
A healthy Cooper Kupp's going to take some away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but Kupp's
about Brandon Ayuk?
We don't know about. Yeah. We don't know about him. So
Jefferson's probably going to get forfeited the ball this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was sixth in points per game last year, but he finished number 4. So,
who was who 3 ahead of him were? Was it Chase?
It would have been Tyreek, CD, and I don't know who the third one would have been. Maybe like AJ Brown. Maybe did he finish?
Oh yeah, I forgot
up there.
Brown.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, he was number 4 last year.
I don't think top 5 is unrealistic, but I feel like
I think
be hard to do it back.
I think the 5 through like 8 range is where.
Because it's not a surprise anymore. You know what I mean?
That's another thing for him. Nobody really was expecting it.
It's like it came out of nowhere.
I just got a little side question. What do you all think about the Rams jerseys? Do you all like the Rams jerseys? I know when they came out, everybody hated them. I kind of like
them, but
I
don't have nothing against them.
I like everything else.
I like how they use like a bone color instead of like just a straight white. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like how they did that. But yeah.
Great.
But all right, boys. This is my last one here. This is all I got for these. Our last one, Mr. Jordan Love will finish as a top 5 quarterback. We just talked about it with Mahomes. We didn't even mention him. I didn't even mention him. But
I'm selling it.
You're selling it?
I like Jordan Love a lot, but
yeah,
I don't know about top 5.
Yeah.
I feel like he was definitely top 10 last year. He could have been in that 5 to 8 range. I don't know. You made the most of them young receivers.
Yeah.
Especially with Murray healthy. If he can put on a good season.
Yeah,
he's going to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll buy it. I'll trust.
Yeah.
I'll trust Jordan Love. I think he can be 4 or 5 also.
Yeah.
He can run.
They have so much depth at wide receiver. It's kind of crazy. Like they don't have a really crazy good one, but they have like 5 that you like have to account for.
I'll be interested to see what he finished. I know you probably know, but I'm interested in what he finished last year. I know he was top.
What's y'all's guess? Mark, what do you think he finished last year? Because he started out kind of slow, but then at the end of the season, he was absolutely tearing it up, dude. What do you think? What do you all think he finished last year?
I'm gonna say 7 or 8.
Yeah, I'm definitely in 5 to 8 range.
I need a number.
Give me 8.
Give me 6.
He finished 5th last season. He was actually already top 5 last season, even with the slower start. So that's.
I figured he did because he had very similar numbers to Dak.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Yep, but so that was all that I had this time.
Oh.
But yeah, that was all I had of those. I think
that's pretty good. I like that.
Pretty fun. I tried to make them. I
liked how you got the stats behind it too.
Yeah,
that was nice.
That was. I wanted to have some, because I like saying it better afterwards, like Mark said though, because like those last, like with the Tank Dell, Steve, he sold it, but then you figure out he was like 19th in points per game last year, so you're like,
But it's like Jordan Love just now.
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know about him, and then figure out he finished
He's already-
5th last year.
Yeah.
With
And
kind of
I would not have guessed he finished at the fifth spot there.
I was just thinking, I was like, I feel like I seen like his stat line and it looked real close to Dak's, and I think Dak was probably QB 1 or 2 last year. So
yeah, the fantasy. Yeah, I think. I mean, it would have been like Lamar, probably Dak, Lamar, Josh Allen, and Mahomes in front of him. So, yeah, because Mahomes was Mahomes was 8th last year. So
Hurts wasn't up there.
that's probably the
Yeah,
4th one. That's probably the other.
So he tore it up for me.
Yeah,
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 tush all day, baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
1 yard line touchdown guaranteed.
So that's do you all have any like bold hot takes for the fantasy season this year that you all could think of, or any that comes to mind, or maybe just
here.
somebody that you like that most people probably really don't like, or anything like that?
I got one that I think you guys might like. My bold prediction this year is that T. Higgins finishes as a top 15 wide receiver. Fantasy
15.
I think he's playing for the contract, whether he's with Cincinnati or not with Cincinnati. I think they're going to feed him the ball still, even with Chase. I think it's going to be. I think he's going to be something to watch this year.
Yeah,
He's definitely a wide receiver 1 on most teams.
Oh yeah, for over half of the
I
league,
will say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is kind of a hot take or not, but I think Josh Jacobs is probably going to be finished as the top 5 running back.
That's pretty hot take, but I can also,
He's with Green Bay in better situation, better team. I think, I think he's in a good spot to have a good year.
Yeah, they might have a.
I know he didn't really produce nothing hardly last year.
Yeah, he was kind of bad. The year before that, he led the league in rushing. So
yeah,
I think that's what I'll go with.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think
it's definitely possible. Ezekiel Elliott could be top 5.
Hey, anybody could.
Wow, that's the hottest take right there. Wouldn't be number 1, wins MVP or something.
Yeah. I think
it had Drewski on like his panel. He was drafting the team. He had like the 3rd pick.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He took Zeke.
Zeke, and then he
took Zeke and Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I don't know. He's like, I don't know why I'm up here. I don't play. This ain't. I'm stuck in 2016. He said.
Oh gosh, that's pretty funny. I think no. Okay, I know what I was. My hot take. I should have said this too when we were talking about CMC. I have. I think Bijan is RB1 this year. I think he could. I mean, most people I think have him like top 5, top 4 running back, but I don't feel like anybody really.
I've seen a lot of people have him top 5.
I don't think anybody really thinks he's going to like be number 1 because Breece Hall, and McCaffrey. But I think he's in a really really good situation for it, because they do like to run the ball and they do have like weapons that the defense is going to have to like kind of play back, And I mean, we seen glimpses.
I think a lot of
last
that
year.
would depend on Drake London and Kyle Pitts' success.
Yeah, and I
think if they come early,
I'm thinking they can. I think they'll be better than they have, late these last. Huh? Yeah. Well, just their offense.
Pitts
really.
and them.
Yeah, just their offense. Just because they did. Arthur Smith was not.
He was terrible.
Good for them, dude, at all. I mean, he might do okay in Pittsburgh, but dude, he was just.
I hope he don't.
They couldn't figure out how to get him the ball, dude. I mean, he threw it to Mac Hollins more than he did Drake London, dude.
He's a run-heavy guy, so got 2 good running backs there.
Yeah, but
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think Bijan. I think I'm gonna take him as RB1, and I hope he is because I drafted him a bunch. So hopefully, I might be a little biased, but. Also, kind of another. I don't know how hot of a take it is, because he's never had like a good quarterback thrown it to him. But I think DJ Moore could finish like top 5 pretty easily this year. Wide receiver. I mean, I think Williams is definitely the best quarterback he's had, like, no doubt. Because he's had Andy Dalton, whoever was on the Panthers at the time, and then that's Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Cam.
Did he have Cam? Was Cam there?
I think Cam was there when he got drafted in for a year or two.
Yeah, but we know how Cam's last.
He did more.
After those couple seasons, Cam was kind of, it was average or whatever. But
or whatever.
yeah, but I could see DJ Moore being up there, definitely above where he's like drafted and stuff. I feel like he's a little underrated, and I know they have like Odunze and what's his name?
Yeah. I think Keenan Allen's going to be a security blanket there.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, that is a
safe.
If he can stay healthy.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be a safe throw guy.
Mm-hmm. What do y'all
He's
think?
This
is kind of random. What do y'all think about like James Cook? What do y'all think he's going to finish about? As the Bills.
I feel like he's going to have to finish top 10 for the Bills to be any good at all. So
yeah,
because no receivers.
Yeah. If they're going to be serious, he's got to have like top 5 season, I think.
Yeah, he's going to have the ball, and which he done great last year. So
yeah, especially like towards the end. I think
he had a problem dropping the ball and fumbling. I think, but
yeah, I think hopefully
I watched him drop.
Hopefully they'll kind of hand the ball off more now since they don't have so many good receivers, or since they don't have Diggs.
Yeah, they got you guys see Frank Gore Jr. tore it up.
I seen that.
Oh really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like his dad. Looked like his dad out on the field.
So he could come in and take a few reps from him.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
No, I think Kirk got some good. If he can get the catching down, I think he's quick enough and shifty enough to be real good out the backfield. So
yeah, I like him a lot. I think he'll do really good. And that'll just make Josh Allen even harder to contain in the running game. Because then you got because he's never really had a good running back beside of him. Not that I can think of. I mean,
no, I can't either. Not that
did LaShawn McCoy play there at the end, like when Josh Allen was there? I mean, he was old anyway, so it didn't really matter. But yeah. Well, unless you all got anything else, I think that's all of our fantasy football stuff. I believe. I think unless I'm forgetting something.
So
we want to go to next here. We want to go to college.
We'll go ahead and do the AFC.
East.
What is it? East?
Yeah, we're on the East.
Yeah.
So we'll rank the AFC East real quick. This is a tough one.
Yeah, it is, and
really
I think
tough.
mine's kind of interesting because I think I got a team on here a little lower than what most people's gonna like.
Yeah, I think I probably will too.
You think you'll too?
Yeah. So do we want to go like, I'll give our number 4, do that, or just
I'll give mine real quick, and I don't have to get off here. I don't have to get Melly.
Okay.
She's crying. I got New England 4th. I got Buffalo at 3. I got Jets at 2, and I got Miami at 1.
Oh wow! I got Miami winning it.
Yeah, I do.
I had the Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. So almost the same as you. Just flip the top 2.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna forget off here though.
You're good. You good, Mike?
You're good, man.
Later.
I give mine real fast. I don't know. I feel like Bill's still gonna have a tough defense.
Yeah.
They always beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go New England, Miami, Buffalo. I think the Jets win the division.
Yeah, I think they do too. I think their defense is
But
just
I think
too good.
there could be 3 teams out of that division to go to the playoffs. So I think Miami can still get into the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as the AFC North doesn't take all the spots.
Yeah, really. The Steelers ain't going to take a spot, so I mean, there's yeah. I don't know. I don't even know about the. I'm not too hot on the Browns this year either. I don't think they're. I think
it's all come down to
I mean, their defense is obviously good, but I think it's like kind of gotten worse, just by age almost.
It's all going to come down to Watson's play. I think they got good players. They got a Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Chubb when he comes back.
Yeah,
that little dude they got Jerome Ford last year is really good too. So
yeah, he's a good backup. Well, I guess he'll be starting, but
yeah, I think it come under the wire there for them.
Yeah,
I think the Ravens and the Bengals just run away with the division.
Yeah, I think, dude, I'm so excited.
As long as the Bengals can beat the Browns.
Yeah. Dude, they
seems to be their not too. So.
Do. That's like Joe Burrow. Yeah. Joe Burrow can beat Patrick Mahomes 3 times a season, but he can't beat whoever the Browns have once.
Ever. They get destroyed sometimes. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's no, it doesn't. It's because they're such a run heavy team, and the Bengals just weren't made to stop the run really. Especially now with no DJ Reader, that's kind of scary. But
Cowboys we just lost Bland.
Who's your?
We did get some.
Who's your next? Who is the other corner?
The other guy, I don't know. It's gonna be. They got rid of Gilmore. We got a slot guy. I don't think they're gonna move him out there. We got a rookie. They may play the rookie, but Keelan Carson, I think, is the rookie's name.
Gilmore went somewhere. I don't remember where it was.
Went to the Vikings.
The Vikings, yeah. I remember I seen a Adam Schefter or whatever his name is posted and he forgot to top everything out, dude. He was just like, Stephon Gilmore has been signed.
Stephon Gilmore has signed a deal.
Yeah, it's like okay.
No, I bet Dallas is kicking themselves right now for letting him walk, and then Bland got hurt.
Yeah,
losing Bland hurts. I was so excited for him and Diggs both to be out there.
Yeah, they haven't really got both of them.
They got two games last year, but that was before Bland broke out. So,
how many? It was just 6 to 8 weeks, right? Like it wasn't like a full season.
Yeah.
So
still a
really
chunk
it'd be
of it,
probably week 4, because 2 weeks.
Counting
that. I guess that's what they meant. I don't know if they meant
I'm hoping.
4 or 6.
I don't know from regular season.
Yeah. Well, we'll Mark was wanting to do some college football predictions, but I guess we'll kind of hold off on those.
Hold it over for him.
Yeah. I do want to talk. West Virginia will be in the playoffs this year, and anybody doubting that is just wrong. 12 teams? I mean, come on.
12 looks weak.
I mean,
if it was ever going to do it, it'd be now.
Yeah. Dude, their run game is just going to be so good.
In there right now, so Utah chokes.
Yeah. I think their run game is just going to be so good, dude, because they have one of the best.
I think if they come out, I think if they can dominate Penn State, I think it's going to look real good for us. Penn State's a tough team.
Yeah. I feel even
a squeak win.
Even if they lose by 3 points or something, and if it's down to the last second, and then they just win all the tough games, I mean, I think that would be enough.
I mean, last year they didn't really destroy us. I don't remember in Penn State.
It was close until the fourth quarter, and then it was because it was close the whole game, I think, and then eventually in the end, I think we went for it on 4th down or something, and we were on our side of the field on the bad
the one
side
time
of
he
the
wants
field.
to be risky.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's so, dude. I could do.
I almost wish we wouldn't do good because they're gonna keep him.
Yeah, dude. That's last year they kept winning games, and I was like, dude, this is good, but it's really not, because then they're just gonna re-sign Neil Brown, dude. I could literally do a solo 1-hour podcast on just Neil Brown, dude. I'm not even joking. I could.
I can't stand him, dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but geez, dude. Just because you're a good guy don't mean you're a good football coach, That's the unfortunate part.
Turn it loose. I feel like Green could be a much better quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They'd throw the ball a little bit.
Dude, he had some I've seen clips and stuff of the practices and stuff. He's been having some nice throws.
Mm-hmm.
That was his.
Well, I mean, I feel like in the games that they needed him to be a pocket passer, he done great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was good. But I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I don't think we really had anything. I think that was about all we had.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way Mark
little fantasy episode. Next week, our episodes will mostly probably be predictions from from here on out. But I mean, no, it shouldn't take too long. But
we're gonna do like a little running tally.
Yeah. I got I got those the scorecards made, and like every week I'll update it and put it like at the bottom of our videos on YouTube.
We can even do that app you had last year.
Yeah,
and then we can keep
that'd make it easier.
Don't gotta that way go in and manually count them. Somebody don't have to. So.
Yeah, that actually probably just have like us 3 and 1. That way, I can just sit there and look at.
Update it on here. Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually probably be better. And we could do it like before we actually get on here to talk about it, and we can all look at it and see it easy,
Compare it. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So
we're getting excited. This stuff's gonna be a lot better now when season starts.
Yeah. It's actually getting. We'll actually have actual football to talk about, not training camp, and even next week we'll have college to talk about. So by then the West Virginia game would have happened. That is all we got. So.
Yes, sir.
We will be back next week with our predictions, and we'll talk a little college ball, and then from there on out, it's all football. So thank you all for watching. Peace out.